If you want to know how to customize all the buttons on your DJI Mini 3 Pro RC controller, then we're going to cover that in this video. Fire up your RC controller and also your drone. If you fire up just the controller and go into the live view mode, it won't actually work. To customize all the buttons, if you go to the top 3 dots in the top right hand corner, go over to Control, and then if you scroll down, you'll see it says stick mode. So these can be customized. Now, as you can see, you've got mode 1, 2, 3, 4, and just to look at those, in standard it's in mode 2, and this will be how most of you will know your RC controller to be, where you push forward to ascend, backwards to descend, turn right, turn left, and on the right hand control you're going forwards, backwards, right and left in the dolly mode. Now if you go to mode 1, it'll ask you, do you want to change? We'll say yes, and now we've got the forwards and backwards, turn right, turn left, ascend, descend is now on the right hand side, and the right and left. So we've kind of switched the buttons over. So you can choose modes 1, 2, 3, or you can go to the far right hand one and do custom. So let's go over there. Now in custom mode, you can click at the bottom, it says manual, and now all of these you can move them around. Now what I've noticed when I've played with this is, let's say my left hand side is ascend and descend, I can't switch those round to make it move in the opposite way. I can move the ascend descend, instead of being top and bottom would be right and left. So now this is ascend, this is descend, and when I push forward it would be turning left, and pulling back turning right. And similar with the right hand control, the forward I can move over to one side, so now if I pull to the left it would move forward, the right would be backwards, forward is left, backwards is right. Pretty confusing from what we're normally doing. And then and that's it. So I can swap from side to side, so I could be taking forward over here, and that'll, now I've got on this side I've got forwards, backwards, up and down, ascend and descend, and on this side I've got turn right, oh no, what have I got? I've got turn left, turn right, slide to the right, slide to the left. So that could be interesting. And then you just click save, and that's all saved. So that could be an interesting one to come back to. If you're going to do that, have lots of space around you, because you'll probably go and do what you normally would do, especially when you're perhaps under pressure. Then if you come down one, you go to button customization, and this is where you can customize the different buttons. Primarily you'd customize the C1 and C2 underneath here. Again, for that to work you have to have this switched on, and then you just simply click on it, and then you have these choices here, and I've changed my C1, this button here, to be auto exposure lock. So if the drone's flying in automatic and it's calibrating the light, and before I do some recording and I like the exposure, I'll lock that, do my drone move when I'm recording, and then take the lock off again, so it's not doing a sudden change halfway through my shot. And again, all these you can customize to however you want. And then these wheels you can customize. So if you come down, you've got the right at the moment, it's standard, it's zoom in and out here, and you can change that. And then again, the left one here, you can change it from zoom in and out, focal length, adjusting the EV, adjusting the shutter speed, adjusting the ISO. Now you can do further controls where lower down, if you are to hold in one of the wheels and press one of the buttons together, then it'll make these adjustments. So at the moment this is shutter speed and ISO, so I'd have to hold in C1 button here to make those changes. And that's essentially how you customize all these buttons. Now I have been asked if I can make this, what does this button do? I have been asked to make this button, for example, instead of pushing it to the right, looking up, and pulling to the left, gimbaling down, and to reverse that. And you can't do that kind of action the same as you can't push this forward to make it go down and make those do the opposite way round. So just bear that in mind. But otherwise, you can customize this and make it your own. So I hope you found that useful. Please share the love and subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you in the next video over there.